what's the point in doing ICF training? Do I really need it? Well, there's a lot to say on this subject. I can't say everything today for sure. But here's a few things, like off the top of my head, a few ideas. The first is quality control from the outside, right? If you've got ICF coach training, it means that you've been properly trained. It's a internationally respected body. It has standards. You're learning sort of proper, well-developed coaching skills and standards, right? You're not just pulling something out of thin air or somebody teaching you what they think you should do, right? You know that a lot of people, a lot of great minds have got together and that this is what, it's really quality controlled. And believe me, going through the process of accreditation, it's a lot, right? So you're getting quality education and other people know that, yeah? The second thing is, in along the same lines, is that ICF training is very skills-based, it's competency-based. You're learning how to really do a new skill, right? So it's not about learning different topics and taking through people like a structured program of topics, yeah? You are learning to be good at something. You are becoming a lethal weapon. Like I always tell my coaching students, you are becoming a lethal but not lethal. That's the opposite of lethal because it's like creating life. You are becoming a weapon of mass construction instead of destruction, right? You are upskilling, yeah? So you're actually really learning the basic competencies, not specific program or how to spot this or how to talk about that. A lot of people who I know who have done coach training before, it wasn't really coach training. It was more, this is how you can become a financial coach. You take them through looking at this and then that and then this and then that. It's like very topic based and not so skills based, and you don't get tested on your skills in the same way, right? Having said that, I cover a lot of really interesting topics in the training, and that's certainly there, and tools are there, but we're talking about sort of, instead of feeding the fish and giving them the fish and fishing and feeding yourself for life. The thing, give them a fish and you feed them for a day, give them a fishing rod. We're talking about fishing rod stuff, feeding yourself for life, right? This is about you changing. So I think that also as the industry grows, you do get, like, I know people have had bad experiences. And that's because you get a lot of people coming along like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and blah, blah, blah. And they're not thinking about ethics. They're not actually learning how to listen. They're not actually learning how to empower you. They think that they are, but they're not. A lot of us are stuck in the drama triangle. I still have to get myself out of the drama triangle of, rescuer, being in rescuer mode, or telling people and being sort of domineering. We're all in it, yeah, or weakening ourselves. And so when we learn how to really empower people, it's something that we have to really consciously do. And there are many coaches out there that aren't really reflective, haven't really learned, and they're not really committed to their growth and learning. So at the same time, it shows other people that you've had quality training. It also shows other people that you take seriously what this is, that you don't just think that you can just come along and, have a chin wag like you would with your mates, and that's coaching, because it's not. So that's kind of off the top of my head, but there's a lot more to say on that, but that's just the start. I hope that helps.